हे व्हाट्सअप गाइस, तो आ चुके हैं एक अगले वीडियो में। हाँ, इसमें आगे का मिशन प्लान करना था। अभी तो ये बुक वाला है का 25-26 रैंक पे, अभी मैं 23 रैंक है, 275 मिल गया। यहाँ ते रिपोर्ट हो मुझे। चलते, 2 मिशन है। नीचे उतरना पड़ेगा। ये कहाँ पे? ओके ओके, ये यहाँ। इसको कुछ बात करना है। कमीशन मिशन होगा तो दिक्कत हो जाए।
Here we go. This crisis, danger, the Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and... What? This Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting Grandmaster's speech? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
क्या क्या पका? ये वाला पार्ट करते रहना। चलो।
Long live the heroes. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and veg. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
इसको वाइन चाहिए। सबका बात सुनना।
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the 4 winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace...
सबसे बात करना होगा क्या? इससे भी वो क्या है क्या?
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fit to bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's...
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet...
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city that same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of... let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order...
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic power. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him the prince. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away.
One minute Isekai, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please.
Captain of the Guild. Go practice
It's been getting quite busy recently.
चल see it.
Something that catches your eye. So, now the storm terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step? Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about her brother. Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the wind, that's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold. That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait. Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head...
कैथेड्रल कहाँ पे वो जीन सच जीन में क्या कैरेक्टर अच्छा है स्टेमिना आया तो सही है और यहाँ से ऊपर चलने के रुकना होगा कौन जगह इतना पसंद चाहते हैं जल्दी जीन बहुत दूर नहीं थी एंटर ना इसका अपडेट शायद आने वाला 14 अगस्त को देखते क्या क्या आता नया अपडेट में अभी तो अपडेट में इतना बड़ा मैप खुला है इसके बाद कुछ और अपडेट आएगा अभी हम डिस्कवर किए नहीं पूरा अभी यहाँ डिस्कवर का ये भी डिस्कवर करना बाकी है और अभी ये चलो जल्दी
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the animal Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, we cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's a little...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be
give it here. How could this holy liar, but how? Huh? Let Paimon see! No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again! We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the holy lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know. What? You tone deaf, Bard! Hey, don't go!
होली लायर तोड़ दिया। चलो 1 2 3 दिन में हो जाएगा 25 एडवेंचर एक्सपी, तब हमको उसको भी अपग्रेड करना होगा।
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirky wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste. Bendy!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to...
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
चलते हैं। रिपोर्ट लास्ट फाइनल होने वाला नया कॉन्वेस्ट क्वेस्ट पे जाना। चलो कहाँ गया वहाँ वेंटिंग।
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power.
In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with... It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your nose?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7, the Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone.
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep, Traveler. As you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatu. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the... Great! So, that's that for the Animo Arc.
Okay.
If you want to chat, now's the time.
About?
A bard stays not always in a single climb.
About?
Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a prince who orchestrated... They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the... I think so too, apparently. But how does a prince come out of nowhere and take If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not all... Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
Okay, adventuring 30. Okay. Quest completed. कितना मिनट 300?
If you want to chat, now's the time.
नहीं क्या?
Well then.
Recent tap to navigate. कहाँ जाना? कौन सा क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट हुआ? ऑन द हाँ तो यहाँ पे जाना. अच्छा बेरीज अनलॉक किए थे. चलते मेन क्वेस्ट देखते. शायद क्वेस्ट तो देखते रहेंगे. चलो और नीचे जाना. चलो सही. और ये उतरेंगे कैसे?
If you want to find the Geo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year. Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely... Well, Venti brought up the time, but Paimon knows nothing about where it is. Look, we're already in Liyue, so let's go ask... Oh, right. About the Geo Archon Morax. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god? But it's seen as impolite for people, so we should refer to the Geo Archon.
चलो यहाँ से आ जा। Chapter 1 Act 1 is started. इसमें कितना एक्सपी हमको मिलेगा? Battlefield of the Ice. एडवेंचर रैंक 32 मान लॉक होगा, ठीक है। 500 एक्सपी में मिलने वाला इंटर माउंटेन से, ये बात में कर सकते। ये वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट है। और कौन सा था? स्टोरी क्वेस्ट, नेविगेट। 3 लोगों से टॉक करना है। चलते चलते कुछ तो है, देखना। एक और अनलॉक, क्या अनलॉक करे? इसका अनलॉक करे, इसी को अनलॉक करते। ये को आया। इंक्रीज एनर्जी रिचार्ज पर 16%। ओके, हो गया। नहीं, और ये क्या? गो टू क्वेस्ट। 1 दिन में मैंने इसको तो कर देंगे। कहाँ गया? सीक्रेट सामान, क्विक स्टार्ट। मैं एक्सपीरियंस बहुत कम है तो नहीं कर सकते। चलते हैं। टॉक, यहाँ एक और गाइड गिफ्ट मिला। यही मिशन अब करना है।
You two wish to bear witness to the... As a businessman myself, how could I not? The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripple. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianshui herself, Ningguang, has been acting secretly in the shadow. She wants the rocks created by geovision holders to be exempt.
Wow, that's some super professional legals.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor what it is. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is the oldest. His keen sense of understanding the predictions as soon as
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the To think I've lived in Liu. I guess it's like they say. I wish you well on your travels.
Right of dissension. Oh yeah, once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine Last year it was the Yuheng of the Liua Qixing that was given the Ooh, Paimon knows that Mondstadt is to freedom as Liua is to contracts. The Liua Qixing, the 7 that's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liua will always be held by Rex Lapis. The Qixing is comprised of stay in Liua long enough, and given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experience. Great! Then we can start our good choice. Then get going to the high.
Involved in the proceedings are not permitted to go any further.
Killjoy.
Halt! Those not involved in the proceedings are not permitted.
Bet you can't.
Halt. Those not involved in the proceedings are not permitted to go in.
Kill.
Halt. Those not involved.
Kill.
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too? Seems you know a lot. I've already made my wish.
Great! Thanks!
Your first time in Liu? Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing. Only those who have control in Liu can... Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various... I heard that when attend... Ah, sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish. Please...
Great! Now that we're all done with the wishing, guess we can just wait here for things to get started. Who knows how long that may... Whoa, look at all the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
अब चलते हैं।
The hour is upon us. Rex Lapis have been killed. Seal the exits.
What? What's going on? Did she just say Rex Lapis? The Geo-Archon is... Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait. We got close. Are we suspects? Wait, where are you going?
क्या करना?
Oh no! There's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too! Your identity! You may not be the killer, but...
पाइमा वो हमको छू के जान टेलीपोर्ट नहीं हो जाएंगे यहाँ जब टेलीपोर्ट unable to but please complete the quest forever इसको यहाँ से पहुंच गए एलेक्स पकड़ाना मत कर ले
You're here.
अरेस्ट भाग रही है।
There's nowhere to run.
Hey, girlie, hold still.
वाटर पावर इसके पास। हाँ
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
चलते। नए नए कैरेक्टर इसमें यही कैरेक्टर सब यूज करेंगे।
Paimon's exhausted. So insensitive. You have no idea just how tiring floating around.
Wait.
Just who are you exactly?
Call me child.
Child? What? So we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance?
नहीं।
Senora? You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you. Yes, help. I'm not a bad guy. Okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed? I thank you for your night. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude. The ruling Qixing of Liyue has always been overly
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank. Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have...
Quest completed. Northern Bank कहाँ गया? कैसे वहाँ पे मिलते हैं? बहुत दूर है क्या? ऊपर जाना होगा। हम रास्ता में तो नहीं ये चाहिए। चलो नॉर्थन बैंक। यहाँ तो पहले ही मर गया तो हम लोग को पहचा। ये कहाँ गिर गया? इतना स्पीड नहीं सही है। आराम से वो आके चलता। इससे बात करने क्या?
Northland Bank.
Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue by Snezhnaya. Though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat,
Yeah, well, foreign nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do towards the Knights of Favonius.
Here, let me give you this.
This is a...
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name for oneself. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm to you.
Adepti?
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone... The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti. Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the Adept... But I have no need for believing. Not when I know for a fact...
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems all right. But why would we go looking for...
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of reasons. Money, health, love. But you...
Justice?
The Qixing will already have dispatched the Millilith. But how could a mere... This level of crude response is beyond what is called for. Or to hide something else. Even now, the Northland... Liyue was found... Look for them. If there's anyone...
ठीक है हमको लुक कर। तो यहाँ पे पर बात करने के लिए क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट। पहले ही आते आते एक क्वेस्ट क्या है? क्या इसमें वो एक्सपी 550 का? ओ हमको यहाँ जाना है तो कैसे यहाँ पे चलता अनलॉक कर देना ये चेक करो। नया जगह अनलॉक आज कर ही देता है। कॉमन चेस्ट
A reward on the road.
तो एक्सपी ऑफ करना 25 एक्स के बाद हम कैरेक्टर चेंज करने का सोच रहे हैं। वेपन्स से तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, वेपन्स हम किसी को भी दे सकते हैं। कैरेक्टर एक्सपी का को दिक्कत है। 1000 मीटर दूर जाना। को फाइट नहीं ना करना, यहाँ स्पीड नहीं होगा। चलते हैं।
What's the hurry?
वहीं पे तो जाना, सामने जो लाल करके दिखाई दे रहा। इन्वेस्टिगेट ट्रेम्बलिंग हाउस। वो कमीशन मिशन आ रहा।
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
वैसे मेरे पास कॉइन कितना है? 7 लाख। अच्छा कॉइन है।
What's the hurry?
हमको फाइट ही नहीं करना और ऊपर हमको जाना होगा यहाँ से। जियो क्रिस्टल वहाँ बाद में देखेंगे। जियो क्रिस्टल का वहाँ भी जाना, दूर तो है। और ये हम यहाँ पर
What's the hurry?
यहाँ से जंप करना होगा क्या? सही है, सोचे थे। वो एक बार खुल जाएगा तो वे पॉइंट सब भी दिखने लगेगा, तो फिर वो पॉइंट आराम से खोज सकते हैं। बहुत ऊंचा नहीं है। चलते हुआ पहले यहाँ उतरेंगे फिर वहाँ चलेंगे। चलो यहाँ से वहाँ नहीं ना, फाइट करना अभी। जंप 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 जंप, एक और जंप, लास्ट जंप, लास्ट जंप। वेरी गुड। जंप जंप, रास्ता मिलकर चलते हैं। वे पॉइंट पर ऊपर नहीं है ये वाला। टेलीपोर्ट वे पॉइंट अभी तक भी नहीं दिखा। हम ऊपर कैसे जाएंगे तो बताएगा कोई? जूरी क्रस्टो के अच्छा, इसमें तो भी नहीं हो पाएगा। थोड़ा हेल्थ बढ़ाना होगा। चलते हैं यहाँ से। ये तो मेरे ऊपर है। कैसे जा सकते ऊपर? यहाँ खड़ा होने का चक्कर मिल जाए। चलो सही जगह मिला, फुल बूस्ट करते हुए ऊपर चलते। एक और वो खड़ा होने का एक और जगह चाहिए। हाँ मेरी तो क्या एकदम एज पे खड़ा है, स्पीड। ओके बहुत ऊंचा भी खड़ा होने का जगह हमको एक और चाहिए। यहीं पे तो है, कैसे जाएंगे? यहाँ खड़ा होने का जगह बनेगा। मर गया। ओके कोई नहीं, इसको यूज कर देते। बहुत आराम से जाना होगा, जगह का ध्यान से देख के हिस्सा। बाप रे बाप, नीचे उतरो ना। अभी तो उन्हें तो फुल हेल्थ होने पे निकलेगा। चलो सही है, एक और, एक दो तीन का और। ऊपर अब नहीं है, अब सीधे चलना होगा। वेपन चेंज कर सकते हैं आराम से, तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं वेपन के बारे में। जो मेन कैरेक्टर चुनेंगे उसको वेपन दे देगा, लेकिन फिर एक दिक्कत है, वो है बहुत ऊंचा नहीं आ गया। इसको हमको तोड़ देते, तोड़ दे। और ऊंचा, बहुत ऊंचा नहीं है ये, तो इसके सामने नीचा ही दिख रहा है। वो समझ के उड़ी के हमको पार करना होगा। एक वे पॉइंट मिलेगा। अच्छा यहाँ वे पॉइंट है। चलो, इसका पैर मुड़ा हुआ। तुमने डेलेक्स काया को चुन लेते, तो है जैसे भी कहा। थोड़ा सा जगह teleport waypoint unlock. Read. This one is the guessing. Okay, चलो luxurious तो लेने दो.
Quite the
नहीं ना रीड करना है, सॉरी बार हो जाओ उस पे के लिए. मार्केट क्रीमर पुलिस सर्करोस. ये क्या? वे पॉइंट है क्या? नहीं लग रहा. रोटेट. ओके कांस्टेंट. हमको पता था ये कुछ करना का. हम पहले ये अनलॉक कर देते. अच्छा यहाँ से तो नहीं होगा, हमको वहाँ ऊपर ही जाना होगा. तेरे को तो पॉइंट इधर से को फिर वहाँ जाना है। वहाँ पे मिशन है, हम यहाँ आ रहे। वो नीचे कोई क्रिएचर, स्टैचू ऑफ सेवन। अनलॉक हो गई ये रीजन। इतना रीजन अनलॉक तो हो गया। माउंटेन्स है, लीव कहाँ क्या look for the objective in this area और ये पावरफुल स्टार्ट।
And who might we be? Those that dare enter Dwayun Karst. A sigil of permission. Many a season has passed since one was last in the He before you is the mighty and illuminated Adeptus.
Actually,
It's the assassin! They dared to flee here to Duyun Karst.
Sir, we've already stepped too far into Durian Karst.
There's no choice.
Disturbing our borders. See them gone. One will not have
हमको मारना है।
To arms!
Look at that you, पावर की तो।
Surrender and be gentle.
दिमाग खराब।
Get frostbite.
मारो। क्यों? क्या समझते हो? हाँ, टारगेट है रहा। तो पहले लाइक तो बचा। अरे उसको मारना तो कोई भी आ रहा है। रुको। मार। एक और। कितना आ रहा है?
Windblade. No
चल।
escape.
ये लोग इस पे मार के हम पे। क्या तुम्हें? क्या के तरह लो? वो जल्दी कंप्लीट नहीं हो रही है। मारो अब तू कहीं निकल गया से आइस पावर के साथ और तू खत्म।
Preposterous. Preposterous. The Liua Qixing. How could someone possibly assassinate Rex Lapis during the rite of dissension and then place suspicion upon the attendees? Traveler. Of the unjust, the mind knows its answer. Though one must consult with Go. Take your sigil of Mountain Shaper and Cloud Retain. There exists.
पता नहीं क्या क्वेस्ट कंप्लीटेड 550 XP मेरी क्या कहाँ पर हमको जा यहाँ पे तो गाइस इस आज के बस इतना ही मिलते हैं अगले गेम प्ले वीडियो में। थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग बाय।